Alrighty, we are live. It is a Friday night. I'm going to share this live stream with my Discord server. I posted a video today called The Lie of Being Productive. Probably the music's too loud for you, but I do like the music at this volume. Okay, go to announcements. Everyone, I'm going live now for a Friday night live stream. I love Hey yo, I was just replying to you, Devin. I was just saying, I fucking hate those productivity type of videos. Everyone's productivity is different and people get called lazy because someone they knew already has this done. Well, they don't have the same courses or course load as me, so fuck off, lol. I absolutely love that response by you. So funny. Oh man. Yeah. Ah, God, I used to just binge productivity videos and now I absolutely hate them. Oh my God, I absolutely hate them. Great minds think alike. Yeah. Great minds do think. Actually, I should get ready for bed before I do this live stream. So I can just sleep after. Fuck, should I do that? I already started, but it's only been what, 2 minutes? Fuck. I should have thought this through before I started streaming. Whatever, I can stream for an hour and still take a shower. So might keep my mom up because the shower's so noisy right next to her room. Shit. Ah, fuck. I just want to write for now. I'm gonna keep the stream going. So I haven't done stream of consciousness writings in a while. The last one was entry 32 of anima writing on October 15th. Probably should hide just in case someone can do an AI focus zoom of keyboard rest here. Okay, so entry 33. Do I want to write right now? I'm wondering if I want to write right now. I don't actually. I did want to write, but now I don't feel like writing. Just close this up. I haven't written this in so long. I haven't been writing these regularly. Listen, I have 100% in my entrepreneurship course. Whoa! And 49% in accounting. Yet people who are better in my accounting are doing poorly in entrepreneurship. Yeah, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, that makes total sense. There's no one-size-fits-all strategy for everyone. Every person is different. Absolutely right. Damn, 100% in entrepreneurship course. That's crazy, Devin. That is crazy. Crazy. Okay, so what do I want to do this live stream? I hate math. Ah, shit. Yeah, math can be very difficult. And not just difficult, but like, yeah, absolutely hate-worthy. Depending on the type of person you are. Sorry to hear that. But Oh well, at least it's only one course, right? Right? At least it's just one course? Accounting? Oh, as long as you pass. That's all that matters for now, right? I don't feel like playing F-Zero because that is too intense. Aha, you reacted to "I love hearing that lol" message that I sent in response to your productivity video hate. Exactly, I only need like 1% to get 50%. Yeah, if it passes 50%, you're just 1% off. 1% better in the rest of the term is all you need. Oh my gosh, I hope you can pass. I pray you get 50 plus. Man, this week I've been super productive. 5 videos in a row, although this one was a member exclusive video, so to the public it looks like 4 videos with the break in on Wednesday. But I've been on a roll this week. Yeah. And yet gym, I only went to the gym on Tuesday and Sunday, but I count Monday as the start of the new week, and I didn't go to the gym 4 days this week, so that was not good. It's gonna take me between 2 to 5 years to build my body to the ideal physique that I want. So it's gonna take a long time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If I can go to the gym 4 days a week, that would be way better than just 2 days a week. Because 2 days a week is just above maintaining and growing very slowly, and 4 days a week is like growing at double the speed or something like that. So yeah, I've got to get back into the gym mindset. Oh, how's that going for you? Exactly, I only need like 1%. Oh, I already read that. 1% to get to 50%. Yeah, gotta get back into the gym mindset. Me too. I mean, last week I worked out 3 times. Yeah, that was not bad. 3 times is pretty good. So oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. Andrew, hey Paul. What is up, Andrew? Good to have you join us. It was just Devin and me, or maybe there are some other lurkers who don't say anything, but oh, Hazem El Sayed. You better start using Japanese futons. You're funny, Hazem. Yeah, futons would be nice, wouldn't they? Devin is calling out One Puncher. PY is streaming, where are you at? True. OPM is missing. Yeah, now that I'm using these yukatas, wearing these yukatas, I guess the next step is to get a Japanese futon. I got no real good place to put it. Japanese futons are usually in the living room, and the living room already has a table and couches, so if I was living in a place with no furniture, then probably would get a futon to sit on the floor and be warm in front of the TV. Yeah, that'd be nice. So much for late night writing that I was gonna do. Yeah. I'd scrap that idea. What was it? What was it called? I titled this one Late Night Writing Session. Yep. No longer late night. Oh, Andrew, I'm from Toronto. We should meet up someday. Cool. Because Devin is also in the GTA. And I've met up with Devin. Yeah, Andrew, we should totally meet up. I'll have a Toronto meetup and we'll get together with some people who are on, you know, in this kind of chill community that surrounds this YouTube channel. So yeah, let's have a meetup. Sounds good. Damn, it's cool. More and more Toronto people are finding me. Yeah, Devin says, yeah, I'd be down. Let's do it. Some chill dudes. I'm down. Nice. Devin's down. Andrew's down. Let's do it. The Toronto community is growing, but it's cold AF right now, so I'd like to wait. Yeah, we can meet indoors, but yeah. Jay Funny, what's up, Paul? What is up, Jay Funny? I don't think there are a lot of new names that I haven't recognized in previous live streams. We're getting some new people, even though I've been at a steady subscriber rate because I've been gaining a few subscribers here and there and also losing a few subscribers here and there. So I've been like at the same subscriber level. Super Saiyan Scandinavian cries in British Columbian. Andrew, sure, maybe in the summer. Jay Funny, 51-year-old Japanese man has returned. That's how you found me, Jay Funny. 51-year-old Japanese man. He has returned indeed, and he's unemployed, and he went surfing, and I'm commenting on a lot of his videos, and he even replied to one of my videos. He knows. He knows that I made videos about him. Why is what you're wearing better than a thin bathrobe? Sad he lost his job though. Yes. Pre-death lobby. Ooh, you're a new person too. Welcome, welcome. Well, it pretty much is a bathrobe, except it's used as like an outerwear as well. So nobody, well, mostly nobody goes out in a bathrobe, right? A bathrobe is strictly an indoor thing. But this is fashionable enough that you can be presentable to go outside or live stream and be in front of the public. So people step out to the convenience stores or festivals like this in Japan, or at least a lot more in the past, maybe less so now, but yeah. I also found you through 50-year-old Japanese man as well. I knew you before, Jay Funny. Sadly lost a job though, yeah. Yeah, so we got a lot of 50-year-old Japanese man fans who came here. Damn, I got so many fans from my video about him. He is trying to be like Hugh Hefner. Lol. Hugh Hefner, that's funny. Tony Soprano would walk down the driveway to pick up the newspaper in his bathrobe. Yeah, I can believe that. But yeah, just that's funny. Yeah, you go outside to get the trash in your bathrobe, the trash bins, the newspaper, but that's just in front of your house. Hazem El Sayed. How he demonizes his wife and she's just giggling and cute in the members video is funny AF. Oh, you watched it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't pay, so I didn't watch it, but oh, it seems like they're joking around in the video, eh? That's fun. That's fun. Devin, I guess I'm the odd man out when it comes to how I found you. Lol, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, you are one of the few who did not come from 50-year-old Japanese man. You just need all the bunnies. Noni, yo! OPM is here! Noni! I love spending Friday evening with Paul Yu. He used to ditch us for GF, but he always comes back to us hard. Which video is that? I didn't see. Oh, it's a members only video. He's talking about a members only video. His wife supports him. Facts. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that. 51-year-old Japanese man is living off ramen and snack cakes. Shit, dudes. Yeah, not good for his health. Good for his wallet, not good for his health. So much sodium and no protein and just empty calories, harmful calories. So I'm a member. I want to see it. Oh, you didn't watch it yet, eh? Yeah, he's posting members videos very often. Almost every day so far. So you should definitely check out his videos only, and keep the notifications on for members only videos too. Like all notifications, I guess. If you want notifications, I wouldn't. I would just manually check it myself, but. 51-year-old Japanese man is going through a full-time content creator arc, and I'm here for it. Oh, you are too, eh? Now I want yukata. Might be better than a bathrobe. Yeah, it is. It is nice. It's very thin though, very thin. So a little cold in the winter if your place is cold. Right now it's not too cold in my room, probably because of the lights, and my desktop is particularly creating a lot of heat throughout the whole day. It's been on since the morning, so my desktop creates a lot of heat. It's about 65 degrees or hotter Celsius. No, I just mean I haven't seen that specific video where he and his wife are giggling. I can't find it either. Oh, I think that's the one where his the video that he's talking about the wife is where she's putting on the back salon pass on his back. I don't know if that's the one he's talking about. Wow, we got a really active chat today. I guess it's because it's Friday night. Usually the chats are not this active. Usually the chats are pretty dead. Andrew says, I want to go to Japan so badly. Yo, I was just talking about this with a friend who's in Korea and was telling me how he wants to date Japanese girls and wants to live in Japan. I'm like, dude, that sounds exciting, because he hates Korean girls. And so I was like, yo, you should totally do that. Learn Japanese. You have to learn Japanese. Like, listen to a lot of Japanese. If you have sentences that you want to say in Japanese to girls, then AI that shit and write down the Japanese translation. And keep learning Japanese that way by listening and learning how to speak and write. I was telling him to do all this, and he wants to develop video game, JRPG, Japanese RPG, video game. He wants to do it all by himself and create music for it. He wants to learn how to create music, learn how to develop a game. I mean, he's an expert in terms of programming, but yeah, it's now that he's graduated and is not going to use his degree, he wants to do all these things that he couldn't do before, and I was like totally encouraging him to do all those things, and he was getting like, yo, this is the most productive conversation we've had in a long time, and we didn't speak for a year either. So he was getting excited, I was getting excited. I hope he makes these massive changes in his life, because right now he's just well, he's doing a good thing, which is he's working out, and he lost his belly fat, his big belly, and he just lives outside in the suburbs in Korea, and is just chilling, watching YouTube at home, and going to the gym. And so I'm excited for him, and I hope he does well. I love the cold. I have my window open right now. Oh my god. Yeah, then yukata would be fine for you. My burned down house is cold. His cold? A katana and you're ready for Jin Sakai cosplay. I don't know who Jin Sakai is. Let me look that up. Jin Sakai. Whoa. Oh, he's a samurai. Samurai don't. Yeah, this is a samurai outfit from the Ghosts of Tsushima. Yeah. That. I can show you here. This is what Jin Sakai looks like. I guess he would wear a yukata at night after he takes a bath. Oh, never mind. I saw that one then. Oh, okay. Stream more Friday nights than PY. Yeah, it's because My girlfriend is not feeling well. That's why I'm not over right now. Was supposed to go over right now, but I'm not, so. Yeah, Friday nights, eh? I do miss live streaming Friday nights very often before I met my girlfriend. I really do miss that. Andrew says, are you bilingual? Yes, I speak Korean and Japanese. 한국말 할 수 있습니다. 그렇지만 이제는 발음이 있습니다. I have an accent now when I speak Korean because I left when I was 12 and then I didn't speak Korean for so many years, and now I have a North American accent when I speak Korean, so people can tell that I am not native Korean anymore. I used to speak fluent Korean and not anymore. I mean, I can still speak, but I don't know complicated words, and also my accent gives me away, so. Can I take this chat down an ugly path? What did your friend say he hates Korean girls? Why? We are smart enough not to fall into stereotypes, but want to hear it. Yes, okay, let's get into it. Do most men these days have a problem with women of their same background? It seems so common. The inside of my house is cold. Hi, good morning. Oh, good morning, Omi. I was just mentioning you, Omi, to the Japanese store woman who was selling me this yukata. And I said, I have a Japanese person who watches me. And I was thinking of you, Omi. And she was like, oh, you have a Japanese viewer as well? And I was like, yeah, really cool. And she was like, oh, he speaks English? I'm like, yeah, he speaks English. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I heard Korean girls seem chill. Korean girls are not chill. Korean girls, and then this is a generalized stereotype. Of course, there are Korean girls that are chill, but in general, not chill. Very headstrong, very aggressive compared to. Let's do a comparison between Korean girls and Japanese girls. If Japanese girls are very passive and submissive, and don't speak up their minds there that much, because they're just conforming all the time. Korean girls are very outspoken, aggressive. They speak their mind, and my friend was complaining about how much so many Korean girls, young girls especially these days, they all seem to be so, like, they swear a lot. They go, 씨발, 씨발. Like, he just hears it on the street of Korean girls just cursing. And he says it really turns him off. He said his dick just gets flat when he hears that, because he said it's such a turn off to hear all these Korean girls aggressively swearing. He says they gotta wash their mouth with soap. Yeah, he's not happy. He's dated a lot of Korean girls, a lot, and he's just so turned off by the Korean girls that he meets that he doesn't even want to speak Korean anymore. Like, he doesn't like speaking in Korean, he likes speaking in English. And he said, and the two Korean girls that he got close to and was dating for some years were girls that were a bit more like Japanese girls, more submissive, more quiet, more introverted. They liked Japanese stuff, like they watched Japanese anime with him, they watched him play Japanese games with him, like they would play some Japanese games together. They were into the Japanese culture. Those were some of the commonalities of the two girls that he has dated. For long term, at least. Those are the only two long-term girls that he's dated. So it's interesting to hear. This is heartbreaking. I think Korean girls are very pretty. So he was saying how Korean girls have a lot of ego. They're like, they always think, especially with the rise of K-pop, K-drama, and all this hype around Korean girls, he's saying they have an inflated ego about their sense of beauty and self-worth. So they will look down at guys who are hitting on them. They have a very specific one type of guy that they like, and everyone else they shoot down ruthlessly, and they're very cruel and they're shooting down. Yeah, these things are things that he's complaining about. Oof, they are sassy. Yeah, they are sassy, for sure they are sassy. Right? I don't like women swearing either, that's unattractive. Are they like urban westerners girls? So my friend went to Las Vegas and LA, and he said the girls, whether they were from Europe or from Japan or white Western girls, American girls, he said they were more a bit more gentle and soft and open-minded and easygoing and chill compared to all the Korean girls that he's used to in Korea. Oh, Andrew, I'm Indian but born in Canada. Are Korean girls open to dating Indian dudes? Unfortunately, I think most... Oh, sorry. Message retracted. To answer your question, though, I think unfortunately most Korean girls are either interested in dating Asian guys or white guys. There was a video about this of... Lewis made a video about this. The Asian male dating crisis. Yeah. Oh yeah, my friend also said Korean girls are super racist. They're super racist towards other races. And look down upon other races. Yeah, he said he didn't like that about them either. This is true for Korean guys too, by the way. Everything that I say to Korean girls, a lot of it applies to Korean guys too. So, but Korean girls look so cute though. Depends. Well, all the Korean girls you see on TV, yeah. The Korean girls you see on YouTube, yeah. When you go to Korea, and there are a lot of people who get plastic surgery, a lot of girls who get plastic surgery. But there's a different view, an idealized version of Korean girls, and then there's the reality of Korean girls when you go to Korea and actually start talking to them. I would say, and I've approached girls both here in Toronto as well as, you know, where else did I approach girls other than Toronto? Let's just say Toronto for now, or in Canada. And I've approached girls in Korea, and Korean girls are ruthless when you approach them. They just shoot you down. Like, don't even look at you, don't even acknowledge you, just walk away. There was only one nice girl that was actually one of the hottest girls that I approached in Korea, and she was super nice and she told me she had a boyfriend, but the other girls who didn't even look as nice as her, they were just ruthlessly rude. Yeah, it's... so gentle, thoughtful, PY is a rare gem in Korea. Yeah, I'm not the typical Korean. Although, let me tell you this. I have a couple Korean guy friends. They are very gentle, maybe even more gentle than me. I would say more gentle than me, more thoughtful than me, I would say. Those guys are not that common, I would say. They're, from what I know, I thought a lot of Korean guys were like that, but no, they're my friends because they're such good guys, and those kind of guys are rare, and you know, yeah. I'm assuming your girlfriend isn't Korean then? Lol. No, she's not Korean. She's a mixture of Vietnamese and Chinese. How about Chinese girls? My friend said that Chinese girls are less stuck up and easier to get along with than Korean girls. That's what he told me. I can't comment on it myself because, well, I guess I've gone on a lot of dates with Hong Kong girls. But Yeah, they're fresh off the boat and just very very Chinese. Like I don't know. I don't know them well enough other than I've just had a lot of initial interactions with them, but I didn't get to know them super well, so I can't comment on Chinese girls as much. There was a Korean girl in my political economy class and she thought she was all that. Yeah, and so much smarter than me. Yeah, that's big ego. Yo, Koreans have a big ego, man. A lot of Koreans have a big ego. Not all, obviously, but a lot of Koreans have a big ego. That was until the prof gave me a better grades on the papers and used my arguments. Yo, she got burned. Sucker. Oh, damn. Yeah, a lot of Koreans have big egos, man. Dude, you were probably in Gangnam. How? Yeah, you're spot on, dude. J Funny, that's spot on. I was in Gangnam, for sure. That's where I grew up. I grew up in Gangnam. I grew up right in the heart of Gangnam. J Funny is very observant and knows about Gangnam, I guess, and Gangnam tropes. Gang. I've been to Japan and the girls seemed kind of ruthless. Yeah. I have approached girls in Japan and they weren't as mean, but still ruthless compared to they're much nicer here in Americas, I guess, the North Americas. And South America I hear is better. They're more open, more friendly, more forward, outgoing, extroverted. I wish they could share some of the ego with me. Their ego, yeah. Yeah, they got a big ego, but it's a fragile ego. It's not a strong ego. It's a very weak, fragile, overinflated ego. You want a strong, healthy ego, not a weak, fragile, over-exaggerated sense of self. Can we get PY to do Gangnam Style? 5k subscribers and we get to see it. I did Gangnam Style before when I've done the dance just at home or with family or friends. Cold approach is hard in general. Yeah, cold approach is hard and it's ruthless in Korea. Oh my god, it's ruthless in Korea. I mean, it's hard in Japan too, don't get me wrong, but like Korea was like, holy shit, it was so bad. Like the girls are just rude and cold and cruel. Oh my god. Yeah. I remember I liked this Korean girl in 9th grade. I wrote her a letter and she never returned it. We would pass each other under a corridor and I finally built up the courage to approach her. Yo, what happened, Jay Funny? What happened after that? Laughing, smile. I wonder if women are different here in BC. I think the women here are, for the most part, have the same issues as Korean girls by the sounds of it. I'm sorry to hear that, yeah. So I got rejected by a Korean girl in high school. I see. Yeah. Yeah, there's this hype around Korean girls. I would say the hype is not matched with reality. It's not matched. By the way, same for Korean guys. There's a hype around Korean guys. Oh, dude. Korean guys in general. No. If Korean girls are bad, Korean guys are really bad too. Don't. Oh my god. They're like, oh my god. Especially some of the guys that I hear about. It's crazy. These Korean guys got no morals, no no respect, no integrity. They're just sleaze bags. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dating is so annoying. I hate it right now. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Devin. Dating is really annoying, and I really do hate it as well. I hate online dating, going out, trying to meet someone. It's such a hassle. I just don't. I would just stay in an ideal world. I would just, if I was single, I would just stay at home and meet some friends and not have to worry about girls. Like, Yeah. And then I kept trying though, and that's how I ended up with a girlfriend, but God, it was annoying trying again and again, for sure. Yeah, I just don't date, not fond of the dating culture. I think many women aren't wife material. True. Then again, I don't think I'm quite husband material, so very honest of yourself. Korean girls will mostly date Korean or European men. Yeah, or American. European or Korean or American. That's probably all they will date, honestly. That's probably all they will date. How are Asian Canadian girls? So it depends on the type of Asian Canadian girl. I would say let's see. Like, if they just came from their country, then they're not quite Canadian, right? But if they were born here or raised here from a young age, then they are more Canadian. Then they are much better than if they're Korean, then they're much better than Korean girls. If they're Chinese, they're much better than the fresh off the boat Chinese girls. Like, when they're Canadianized, and also they might just be into people that are white guys or black guys or European guys. But I would say they're much better than if they were raised here, born and raised here, or raised here at least. Then I would say they're better, more open-minded, maybe a bit more friendly. Those are things that I notice. Don't date online. Political protests and travel are aphrodisiacs. Yeah, don't date online. I do agree with that. See, I caused all this drama. Yes, you are right. With one simple question 20 minutes ago. I'm such a troublemaker. Hehehe. Funny OPM. Are Canadian girls easier to approach than Korean girls? Yes, 100% Canadian girls are much friendlier to approach. Whether they are Asian or white, they're much friendlier than Korean girls. Way friendlier. If you just approach them, they will be friendly when they reject you. So, most of the times, like almost all the times, that they're friendly with it. So, or, at least not mean. Yeah, even if they're not that friendly. All the Asian Canadian girls I met were adopted, so I don't think I really know what they tend to be like. I'm thinking Toronto or Vancouver. Yeah. I did hear Toronto is like the LA of Canada, and that LA's dating scene is really bad, but honestly it's because they don't know how bad the dating scene is in Korea. So yeah. Paul, you don't seem like someone raised in Korea, and you're so eloquent. Korea, oh yeah. So I was raised in Korea from when I was 4 years old all the way to 12 years old. So for 8 years. And that's when I learned Korean, because I was born in the Philippines, started speaking English first with a Tagalog accent, and then I moved to Korea and I started learning Korean in the kindergarten, and then I could speak English fluently but not write and not read that fast or well, and then learning Korean well at school, and then moved to Canada when I was 12 years old in Toronto. So that's why my English doesn't have a Korean accent, because English was my first language. And then I started to lose my Korean because I stopped using Korean when I came to Canada over 22 years ago. Hey, I gotta go. A buddy wants to play some Call of Duty. Was enjoyable stream later, man. Alright, see ya. Oh, love. Plan on moving to Seattle. Well, near Seattle. Oh, Seattle. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I hear Seattle's nice. There's some nice nature nearby if you do like nature. I don't know how Seattle is. I know it's been taken over by tech bros. Some people like that, some people really hate that. So I don't know about Seattle, but or near Seattle, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like an adventure. I wish you all the best in your adventure, Jay Funny. Oh, I'm getting tired. How long have 40 minutes? Not bad. Not bad. PY's Vancouver vlog was amazing. Nice. Thank you, OPM. Seattle is 2.5 hour drive from Vancouver. True. It's not that far from Vancouver. That is a very manageable distance to drive. That's interesting. Yeah. Vancouver vlog was amazing. Yeah, Vancouver was fun, even if it was just a few days. Almost got stuck there for many more days. Have you experienced racism in Canada? I experience it once in a while, mostly passive-aggressive comments. Yeah. Andrew, I think you said you're Indian, right? Or was it Jay Funny? I'm starting to blur and confuse names. Yeah, there's a lot of hate towards brown people online, and calling out behavior that is taking place in and around Toronto. So there is definitely racism towards a lot of brown people online, especially, and online is where they feel safe enough to say racist things, right? They probably wouldn't feel comfortable to say racist things to your face as much. So, oh yes, okay. There's a drug epidemic bad in Vancouver. Oh my god. Yes, it's so bad. It's so bad. Lewis took me and Niels to the sketchiest part of Vancouver, and it was just filled with drug addicts and fentanyl addicts, and they were just doing the Fenty fold and just knocked out of their minds or just folding on standing. It was it's just filled with a huge crowd of people who are addicted to drugs. It's so bad. Yo, Jackie YBT says, yo, what is up? Racism in Canada, I have experienced very, very little. The only time I have friends who have experienced more, and they're Asian just like me, but that was like in the suburbs, suburbs of the United States, suburbs of Canada. But like in the city of Toronto, like one time when I was like grade 7 in middle school, this white kid just bumped into me intentionally and says, "You smell." And he runs to his friends. They're like tiny. They're smaller, way smaller than me. And then he runs to his friends and says, "That Chinese guy smells." I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that was PM Justin's fault. Yeah. Trudeau has apologized for his faults with the immigration. But there's a lot of immigration problems in Canada, and I don't know if it's gonna get any better. Hey Paul, have you heard of Chinese historian? Chinese historian. Let me look him up. I don't understand why people do drugs. Life is hard enough without purposely adding more hardship to it. Because it feels so good. Drugs feel so good. I haven't tried fentanyl, but I imagine that's why they do it. It's like the best feeling in the world, so why wouldn't they do it? The curious question is, why aren't we all drug addicts? Because it feels like the best feeling in the world, right? That's the more interesting question. How many languages do you know? I know Spanish and English. I know just Korean and English, but Art Sloan, are you? Art Sloan, are you in? No, you can't be in Barcelona, right? I think that was a different viewer. It's a bit too late to apologize. Canada is in big trouble. Yeah, I know. Canada's fucked. The immigration is fucked. Oh my god, Canada's in such big trouble now. Yeah, totally. Chinese historian, let me look him up. Chinese historian. Sima Qian? YouTube? Chinese historian, YouTube. Oh, interesting. He's a pretty young guy. Asian actress Ray Lil Black converts to Islam, obese white girls, and white culture. Huh. Interesting. Oh. 30,000 subscribers. Interesting. Why Asian women don't have... Let me show you. But the feeling is just temporary, so not worth doing the drug. Yeah, totally agree. Oh, he has kind of clickbaity stuff. Talking about women, provocative women, pictures. Asian women's inferiority complex to white men and white Asian girls turn to OF. OF? What's OF? White worship has destroyed Asians. Struggle for young and attractive white women. Anti-immigration protests. Charlie and Irina are gone. Civil war is coming. I would stay away from Chinese historian. He's clickbait, incel type behavior. Interesting. Yeah, definitely looks clickbait. Incel copium. Why I keep triggering men from all ethnic groups. Yeah, these are very clickbaity stuff. Why white men, Asian women relationships are fetish and not love based. Oh wow, he's getting a lot of views per video even though they're older. Oh, not that much. Not that much. Will Jordan Peterson's legacy be tainted by Ben Shapiro? He called the channel based black pill content. Lol, he's funny to me. Those YouTube videos of people who speak multiple languages are so entertaining. I can understand a bit of Japanese. 少しだけ話をします. I can speak a bit too. 少しだけ話をします. Yeah, I have a Korean accent when I speak Japanese. Oh shit, I gotta pee. It's been 48 minutes. Yeah, getting an Asian girl's ass to click a video. Very clickbaity. Bye, Paul. Gotta work tomorrow. But oh, you got work tomorrow on a Saturday. But nice talking. Hopefully we can meet in person. Yeah, man. See ya. Are you and your girlfriend thinking of settling in Canada? We're probably not gonna leave Toronto. Toronto is home for us, so yes, we'll probably just stay here where we are. Geesh, I've dated interracially and it was accidental based, but being colorblind, I didn't let it stop me. Feel sorry for your guys' generation, too obsessed with race. Or maybe move somewhere else? Oh, no, probably not move somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, I would say... I mean, she has a lot of friends. She would not move to a brand new place. No, probably not. So, Toronto. She's born and raised Toronto all her life. So, Toronto for sure. We're just going to stay here. We're not going to move. I've been here since 2003. Toronto has been home. At least North York, the north part of Toronto. And yeah, I'm probably going to just stay here with her. Plus, you can go to New York for vacations. Ugh. New York is not New York is like very bustling city. It's like downtown Toronto, but worse. So like, I don't like New York, man. I lived there in 2013. New York is not a nice place. I mean, it's nice if you're filthy rich, sure, but for the average Joe, New York City is it is not a relaxing place to be. Yeah, definitely not. Even if you are a rich Joe, New York City is probably not a relaxing place to be, unless, well, just the traffic and the number of people everywhere, and yeah. One caveat, I thought people might think I was more interesting if I dated internationally. Vermont? Yeah, maybe Vermont. I've never been to Vermont. That's a good question. Yeah, Vermont would be better. That's more like suburb-like, right? Instead of a big city. So, I never considered Vermont. That's an interesting suggestion. Maybe I should look into that. See what Vermont is like. Internationally, if you dated internationally, people might think I'm more interesting. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If they ask about your dating history and you've dated internationally, then people might be more interested in like, oh, interesting. You've not just dated one type, but like a variety. More upscale. Oh, is Vermont more expensive and stuff? Actually, New York City is expensive. What am I talking about? Actually, the food in New York City, you can get cheap food, pretty cheap food. No, people don't live in NY to relax. They probably want to experience life. Yeah, that's true. It's normal to date your own race as it's easier to relate with each other because of the same culture, language, maybe values. Not as crowded. Yeah, Vermont's not as crowded. Yeah, totally agree, Jackie. It's easier to date your own race, to relate with the same culture and language and values. For sure, for sure. Well said, Jackie. I have to pee. The Bronx is dangerous. I think I've been to the Bronx. Yeah. But it was during the daytime and it was okay. It's not a nice neighborhood, but it was alright. Just passing by. I was just passing by. Or at least the places I was driving by. Yeah, not as nice as some other parts of the city. Manhattan and Brooklyn, thumbs up. Oh no, Paul is yawning now. Yeah, I'm getting tired. It is almost 10 p.m. I should probably take a shower. Even though it's good to stream for another hour, because a stream, ideally AI said a stream should be between an hour and a half to 2 hours. And now it is approaching 54 minutes soon, so yeah, I have yet to do an hour and a half to 2 hours, but I am yawning. I didn't sleep well. I woke up multiple times that night and I was just lying in bed, but not. I was not. Did I get messages? Yes, I did. Oh, interesting. I did not fall back asleep easily. I was lying in bed in silence for a long time, again and again. Even after I fall asleep, I would wake up again. It would take a long time to fall back asleep. Do you use ChatGPT too? So for quick questions, I use Gemini. And for more in-depth questions like my YouTube videos or just more serious questions that I want to know a detailed response, I use Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio. So that takes way longer and it's not as fast, but it is way more detailed and I like the responses much better. I even just showed pictures of my current body and I told it the workouts that I'm doing now, every single move and exercise, and then I said I want to reach the body physique of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I said how long would that take based on a 2 to 4 times per week gym, and frequency, and AI was like, it'll take anywhere between 2 and 5 years if you keep up. So it'll take a long time to reach my ideal physique. Years, not months, years. So that's the kind of stuff that I ask Google AI Studio. Sometimes just other thought things, but yeah, you can ask all sorts of stuff. It's so interesting. Yeah, I don't. Oh, Chinese historian. Oh, he posts every 2 days. Interesting. 2 to 3 days. Earns between $280 and $837. Curious Nomad says, Jackie YBT, yeah, especially when it comes to their parents' family, things can get very hairy dealing with that, but between you two is pure romance. I gotta pick up my work car from Old House. See you later. See ya, Jay Funny. See ya, Jay Funny. Work car, yeah. Yeah, totally agree with Curious Nomad and Jackie. Dealing with the parents and family, it can be much easier, same race. Things can get hairy dealing with that. Yeah, for sure. Oh, excited. I still gotta get ready for bed. I still gotta brush my teeth and shower. I think I'm gonna go do that, guys. It's 57 minutes. Just 3 minutes till 1 hour. My ego says I want to reach 1 hour, but I don't think that really matters. So, 10 p.m. It's 9:59. Let's stream till 10 p.m. Getting tired. Okay. Should we check out one of this guy's videos? Let's check out one of this guy's videos.
All right, what is up, folks? So yeah, this is the long promised full-length monologue. So yeah, it's not going to be an interview. It's just me. Empty room right now, as you guys can see. Very important, something I want you guys to keep in mind. Okay, I don't have notes. I don't have teleprompter. There's no preparation going into this. Okay, everything I'm telling you guys, it's all inside of here. Having knowledge is very, very important. So. And yes, I did give you guys a trigger warning in the video leading up to this. So I'll be covering a lot of points, and a lot of you guys are not going to like it, because the reason why so many men nowadays, because like I said, 88% of my audience is men. So the number one age group is 25 to 34. After that, it's 35 to 44 and 18 to 24. So those are pretty even. So there are lots of very, very young men who have been regular viewers of this channel as well. So the reason why it doesn't matter, if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, the reason why so many of you guys are failing is because you cannot handle the truth. First of all, I will address this point as well later in the video. A lot of people. They guys say that, you're against Zionism. Forward, I'm just really, really struggling nowadays. When young people, when they're struggling, they say that, oh my god, so I don't know how I can write this essay, I don't know how I can do this presentation, so I'm supposed to do this project on the Holodomor, which was orchestrated in Ukraine by Stalin, but I don't know anything on it. And the next thing you know, they turn on ChatGPT, they try to look for the answer. A new religion's being born right before our eyes, and this is very, very dangerous. Stephen Hawking actually predicted all of this. I do honestly believe that Stephen Hawking is one of the smartest human beings that has ever been born on this planet. It's knowledge is stuff, and it's so important to seek the truth. So I'll use this quote. So if you search for truth, you might just be able to find it in the end. I'm not saying that it is guaranteed. That's pretty much the end of humanity. So that couples who choose to not have children and instead they're raising dogs or cats, saying that's demonic. I'm actually the demonic person. Well, I want you guys to remember this point. So I will come back to Sam Altman and OpenAI. So the 4 pillars of destruction for humanity. So right now, I think we're already getting there. So remember, the first pillar, okay, towards the destruction of humanity. So just think about four pillars. This is like a temple, and when all four pillars fall, the temple falls, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of humanity. So the first pillar is secularism. You abandon your God. Once again, right? A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm just one worldwide." Certainly in our development. So that's the second pillar. The third pillar, okay? The third pillar is that you abandon your traditional.
Not my type of video. I gave it a shot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not my type of video. Sorry for going off that tangent, guys. I was just curious what this guy's videos were like, but I guess it's not his usual video, but yeah. Definitely not my type of video. Okay. Good night, folks. At least he's doing pretty well on YouTube in terms of making almost 10 times the amount of money, maybe 10 times or more than what I'm making right now. By the way, let me just show you this. It says estimated monthly earnings between $37 and $112. It was $35 just several days ago. Now it is down to $27 or something like that for the last 28 days. So yeah, I would say this monthly earnings is not accurate all the time. Good night, Paul, says Jackie. Jackie, good night. Oh, actually, not good night to you. Have a good Saturday, Jackie. Jaya, Jackie. See ya, everyone who's still there. I'll see you in the next live stream or video. I'm posting a lot of videos, but I'll probably take a break this weekend. So, see ya. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.